Hey folks, Sunny Fahouri, aka Darth Caboose here, and welcome to my channel. We are back for campaign number 4 of our Let's Play Labyrinth, the War on Terror. But again, this, like campaign number 3, this is going to be not just Labyrinth, the War on Terror, the game, but it's also going to be based on the expansion for the game. The very first expansion, which is called Labyrinth, the Awakening, which covers the events of the Middle East and the general war on terror between 2010 to the present day. And I just realized I don't have the box right next to me, so I'm just going to grab that real quick. Alright, there we go. Oh, not Twilight Struggle today, we're playing Labyrinth today. Okay, so it's going to be the same campaign as number 3. So it's going to be the same scenario, and I would like to try playing as the Jihadists again. So that means the United States player will be controlled by a bot. But I will make a couple of differences there. But first of all, before we get into it, there in the introduction video of the 3rd campaign of my Let's Play series, I talk about everything you need to do to get the module and learn the rules, and I do a fairly exhaustive review of the rules as well. There will be an annotation in this video that you can click on to take you to that video, so you can learn and figure out how this game works. Currently, the date is August 17. It's been about a couple of weeks since the last campaign, and there have been no changes to the rules as of yet. But take it with a grain of salt. If you're watching this sometime in the distant future, the game is still currently in a play testing phase, so there might have been some changes made since then. So yeah. As you can see here, I have my handy dandy Google Chrome browser opened up to the relevant pages we'll be needing. These are the rules, the list of the changed cards, and the very handy bot chart that dictates how the United States player will be playing. It's actually going to be these pages here. This one here to indicate the alert resolution flowchart, followed by the post-alert resolution flowchart, and then the operations priorities when you figure out where the ops go. And then finally this very handy table down here which tells you how to play each event for whatever bot you're playing with. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to be the introductory video. I have already set up the game since the Vassal module does not come with the scenario built in, so you have to assemble from scratch. I figured I'd save some screen time by just doing it by hand. Again, if you'd like to see me doing it, you can watch the 3rd campaign video again, and I kind of step through what you need to do to set up the map. But this is going to be the Awakening campaign, which if you go to the rules and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see down on page 12? Yeah, page 12. That's the Awakening campaign right there. So the board is set up as per the instructions here, and we are almost ready to go. So yeah, this is going to be the 3rd. This is going to be our 4th campaign, the 2nd campaign of this expansion. But I am going to make a slight modification of the rules just to benefit testing and to stop my own nature of trying to pursue victory by any means possible. This is important because it's part of the game, and it's important to try and test new things and see how things happen. So I'm going to be making a slight modification, but it makes it harder for me. So typically as the Jihadists, you win if you can convert 6 countries to Islamist Rule, or 6 resources worth of countries of which the resources are equal to or greater than 6, and you have at least 2 adjacent. That's one of the victory conditions. Or 15 of the 18 countries go to poor governance and the US's prestige drops down to 1. Or you get your hand on a WMD implant in the United States and it goes off. So those are the victory conditions. And typically you just need one of those 3 to win the game. But for this campaign, I'm going to make it a bit trickier. I'm going to require that I have to meet 2 of the 3 victory conditions. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. As I reach each victory condition, I'll mark it off and say, okay, I've met that condition. So if I meet one and then later I meet a second one, that'll be a victory for me. The US bot will still win for any one of their victory conditions. But it's going to make it harder for me. And that's the case because typically you can end the game very quickly either by getting the resources or by getting the WMD. But doing both, that's tricky. Also, the 15 out of 18 is not easy to do. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but maybe not. Alright, and the board is set up and we are ready to go. So please join me next time for our first turn of what hopes to be a long and glorious campaign of Labyrinth, The Awakening. So, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, my name is Seni Fahouri, aka Darth Caboose, and you have just witnessed the beginning of madness? Possibly. No, it's Labyrinth, The Awakening. Well, thanks folks. See you next time, and have a great day.